वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। बीबी बिशन कौर का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जिसने अपनी स्पीच द्वारा संतान में गल किया। इस दे नाल ही तीजे ग्रुप का सिंपोजियम समाप्त होता है। उन्होंने बच्चों की हौसला अफजाई वास्ते, उन्होंने पेरेंट्स की मेहनत वास्ते, उन्होंने मेंटर्स के टाइम वास्ते, जज साहिबान जोड़े कि तीजे ग्रुप के हैं उन्होंने सेवा की बेनती करना कि खड़े हो जाए ताकि संतान को पता लगे कि इन्होंने 3 जजेस ने तीजे ग्रुप में जज किया है। हरदीप कौर, सरदार रणजीत सिंह, सरदार सतिंदरपाल सिंह जी, इन्होंने सारे की हौसला अफजाई वास्ते जयकारा छड़े रहता है स्टेज तो हम आके जवाब देंगे। बोले सोनिया ਹੁਣ ਅਸੀਂ चौथे ग्रुप का सिंपोजियम स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो चौथे ग्रुप की किताब गुरु ग्रंथ साहब ए सुप्रीम ट्रेजर बाई डॉक्टर स्वरूप सिंह। ये किताब बच्चों ने पढ़ी है तो इन्होंने 3 सवालों के जवाब वो अपनी स्पीच में देंगे। What makes the message of Sri Guru Granth Sahib universal? How would you justify it to be the guide to the entire humanity? Second question, Sri Guru Granth Sahib repeatedly emphasizes that everything is in Vaheguru's Panam, Vaheguru's hand, and we should accept Vaheguru's hukam smilingly and willingly. At the same time, there are many places where the fruits of living as a Gurmukh and the problems of living as a Manmukh are discussed. If nothing is in our hands, then how can we determine whether to live as a Gurmukh or a Manmukh? The third question is, as explained in the book, Sri Guru Granth Sahib advises us to be good to even those who have been evil to us. How can we justify being good to those who try to harm us, even if we decide to not to take revenge? Should we not at least teach them a lesson so that they are not evil to others? Very interesting questions and we expect its answers. And unfortunately we have only one speaker in this group and we will request number 1 Angad Singh to come and speak. Number 1 Angad Singh. तीजे ग्रुप के जज साहिबान जिन्होंने टोटल कर लेने वो 10 नोट दे सकते हैं ताकि ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ टोटल करने शुरू करें। थैंक यू। वाहिगुरू
मानयोग साध संगत जी, वाहिगुरू जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी की फतेह। I feel privileged and glad that I have an opportunity to express my views on Gursikhi with you. Our religion was born 500 years ago in India. Presently, we are spread across the globe, but some lack the knowledge of Sikhi Rehat Maryada due to environmental and global problems. Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is rich with spiritual wisdom and divine knowledge, who was written about 400 years ago. In order to create the sense of universal well-being, Gurbani lays stress on virtue of forgiveness and life based on right sense and method of coexistence. Practicing sincerely allows no distinctions, territorial barriers, or national barriers. Guru Granth Sahib Ji is also written in the common language, so anyone, rich or poor, could have read him. And not only does Guru Granth Sahib Ji show how to be a great Sikh, but he also contains the ways of becoming a true Muslim, Hindu, Jain, and overall human being, meaning that it is very justifiable that he can affect anyone's way of living and is truly universal to all beings. Gurbani emphasizes being a good Sikh or a student as a Gurmukh. Likewise, to sincerely devote to the Almighty. We work hard to achieve our goals through tests, which are basically anything that we do in life. Our performance on those tests is judged by the Almighty, and according to it, He declares our results. It is right to say that it is in His hands, and we should accept His marking. In all, we should be good, but it is easier said than done. But to our luck, we do have Gurbani. If everything is in God's hands, Guru Granth Sahib Ji's contents lay out the steps in becoming a Gurmukh. You should earn your money in an honest way, or kirat karna. You should sing Shabad and read Gurbani, or Nam Japna. And you should share your earnings with the needy, or Vanchakna. Those rules are also known as the 3 pillars of Sikhism. By following the pillars, you can easily avoid the path to becoming a Manmukh, and you can put yourself onto the path of being considered a Gurmukh in God's eyes. Another important lesson Gurbani teaches us is honesty. The Guru specifies that telling the truth and not hiding things from others is necessary in life to be a Gurmukh. For example, the story of Bhai Tesa. After the first destruction of Harmandir Sahib, the Sikhs put Bhai Tesa in charge of supervising and reconstructing the Gurdwara. At some point of time during construction, a crack formed in his wall in his home, and his wife suggested taking some mortar from the construction site and using it. Bhai Tesa was furious at this and never thought his wife would even think about doing such a thing. He told her that in God's eyes, lying was a sin, and using that mortar would not be accepted by Him. He also told her that in order for God to forgive that sin, she would have to grind mortar for the rest of the month. This shows how crucial being honest is, according to the Guru. Guru Granth Sahib Ji highlights the importance of seeking the good for all and wishing ill to none. According to Gurbani, if someone ever harms you, in return, you should do them good and overlook their fault. Such broad-mindedness brings purity and holiness to social dealings. Farida bureda palakar, gussa manna handai, de rok na lagi, palle sab kich paye. A Guru's disciple who loves Gurbani has been taught to not bear any enmity with a bad person, but only to oppose that evil in them. Violence or unkindliness is not the way when responding to someone. And the most powerful way to teach a lesson to someone bad is simply to forgive them. Gurbani is the greatest treasure in life. It literally lays out the steps to having a good one. It teaches us to do what is right and what we, as humans, are supposed to do. If you had ever taken a second to think about what the world would look like if everyone had read Guru Granth Sahib Ji, you would realize that we would be so much better off. The Guru is universal to all. He shows us how to be a true disciple of the Guru, and he shows us how to interact with someone bad. In conclusion, Guru Granth Sahib Ji is the ultimate teacher, and I believe no matter who you are, if you read him, you will change your life for the better. Bhai Guru Ji Ka Khalsa, Bhai Guru Ji Ki Fateh.